Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. As you guys can tell, I am speaking in English and it's because I have kind of an announcement about this channel and in regards to the content that I'm making. I would like to say that I I would like to say that I mean no disrespect to anyone that does true crime or that covers cases like this, but the past weeks that I've been doing research in regards to a case that I was going to cover and just watching videos, watching interviews, reading books, it's been very, very heavy. Like it has taken a toll on my mental health so much that I there were days that I was crying a lot. There were days that I would just want to be home and just cry because some of this information is very difficult to take in sometimes. And I have decided that I don't want to be part of it. I don't want to cover it. I don't want to talk about it. I have kids, and it's sometimes these cases do involve children, and it makes it so difficult for me to have to sit there and listen to it or write about it or do anything about it. So, what I'm going to do is just I'm going to keep my channel. I'm just gonna change the content of it. So, I'm gonna change what I do. I'm not sure exactly as to what I'm going to do, but I do have some things in mind, and for now, it's gonna be just whatever it is that I want to talk about, or whatever it is that's upsetting me that day. Because usually, I like to talk about things that upset me or things that I don't agree with. So you guys might get, you guys are probably gonna get my point of view. So I really appreciate you guys sticking around, and since we're already here and we're already doing this video, I will also just like to talk a little bit about what I've been going through the past few weeks. And the main thing has to do with, for example, today is the 17th of September. So, as you guys know, the 16th was Independence Day for Mexico, and on the 15th, it was El Grito. So, it's been a little difficult because, well, for those that don't know, I came here when I was 12, so I am a native from Mexico. And when I got here, you had to learn a whole new language, a whole new culture, everything's brand new. And even though I am very thankful to be here and I am very grateful to have the resources that I have being here in the US, I miss my home. I miss my family. I miss my culture. And seeing people celebrate being over there, like my cousins and my family members, sometimes it takes a toll on you and it gets pretty heavy. So at times I have a hard time like juggling where I'm from because when I was there, because this relates to what I'm gonna so just give me a second. When I was in Mexico, when I was in Mexico, I had a life, I had a culture, I had, music that I listened to, things that I did, things that I belonged to. And then I came here and I tried to fit in so much that I started forgetting about who I was and where I came from. And now that I don't like my culture because I love my culture and I love where I'm from, but it's instilled in you. Like, for example, my mom, she used to tell me a lot, like, you can't speak Spanish. You have to learn English because she wanted me to learn it. She wanted me to catch up. So it was very important for her that I spoke the language. So I did it and I watched videos and movies and I dove myself in to, learning English. I did it so hard that eventually my Spanish got messed up. Like it seems like nowadays I have such a hard time communicating what I want to say in Spanish than English. And little by little, now that I have kids, I'm trying to give them that path to understanding where they're from and who I am and just like the beautiful culture that just a beautiful culture that Mexico has itself. And I want to be able to do that more often. And when I say that this relates to why I'm talking about it, is because I'm still unsure as to, do I make videos in Spanish? Do I make videos in English? Like, what's going to be better? How am I going to be able to articulate myself a little better? So I'm gonna try to do them in Spanish. I might do Spanglish. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm gonna try my best. But if there's a video that I throw in there that you hear some Spanish and stuff, it's because that's just me trying to find myself again. Me trying to get in touch with my culture. You know who I am, where I come from, and I mean, as you guys can hear, I do get a little emotional talking about it just because it makes me sad. It makes me a little frustrated too with myself to not be able to put myself in that category because I feel like I'm from nowhere. I feel like I'm not from Mexico. I feel like I'm not from the US. Sometimes I hear people make references to English music and like artists and stuff like that, and I don't get it. I don't get it. And then I hear people make references from, you know, the Mexico community and the Mexican community, and I don't get them either. And it's frustrating. It's frustrating because I'm like here and there. You know, I lived 12 years there and now I'm 25. I've been here 15 years. So like 15? No, 13. Sorry, but I got here when I was 12, and then the rest, you know, I'm 25. So you do the math because I'm horrible doing math. But yeah, I mean that's why I'm talking about it. And I don't know. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people out there that feel the same way I do, and I would love to hear about your experiences. Have you gotten in touch with your, you know, with your community, with your culture, where you're from, or where your parents are from? How does it make you feel? Do you feel some type of way? Do you feel like a hostile environment? Do you feel like you're welcome? Do you feel like you don't want to be there, or do you feel like you don't belong anywhere? And I mean, that's me right now. I'm trying to find myself. I'm trying to find myself, and I'm bringing you guys along with me. So that's it for today. I really appreciate if you guys sticked around till the end of the video. I know I rumble a little bit, so thank you so much for watching it, and I will see you guys next week with another video, and it's a surprise. So let's see what let's see what I do for the next video. But thank you so much and have a great day, everyone.